Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am back with yet another park battle, and this time we've got two fabulous parks I've been to. Hersheypark in Hershey, Pennsylvania versus Seaworld San Antonio in San Antonio, Texas. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All of you probably didn't know this, but I've been to Seaworld San Antonio in 2015. That's just another fun fact about me. And so anyways, before I start this park battle for reals, I just want to explain the story of how I got to go to SeaWorld San Antonio. So in May 2015, I was visiting my Uncle Joe in Texas, and as a result, me, my parents, my aunts, and my Uncle Joe all got to go to SeaWorld San Antonio together, which was absolutely lit, and Great White was the only credit I got from there. And I wasn't a coaster enthusiast when I went to SeaWorld San Antonio. I didn't become a coaster enthusiast until the end of 2015, but it was still lit when I went to SeaWorld San Antonio, so now I can say I've been on a Batman clone because I've been on Great White. And I didn't really like how the pouring rain ended our visit there. We were all running into the parking lot, and so that was a bad end to our visit to SeaWorld San Antonio, but it was still lit that I got to go to that place, and that's why I'll be making it go against Hersheypark in tonight's park battle. And so anyways, let's just talk about the rundown here. So the coasters, for the coasters, the GCI winning coasters are going to be worth 5 points, since both of those parks have at least one GCI winning coaster now. And so anyways, the B&M inverts are going to be worth 4 points, and the launch coasters are going to be worth 4 points, and the extra coasters are going to be worth 1 point per ride, and the kiddie coasters are going to be worth 1 point per coaster. So for the thrill rides, the Pendulum Rides are going to be worth 5 points here, and the other flats are going to be worth 1 point per ride. And so the amount of coasters is going to be worth 5 points, and the animals, and I'm just counting in the park for this video, are going to be worth 10 points. And the reason I'm going to be counting only in the park is because, like, Hersheypark doesn't have any animals in the park. They have a separate zoo for that, which I'm going to be talking about later in this video. But anyways, we've got the park appearance, which is worth 4 points, and the extras are going to be worth 1 point per attraction offered. So anyways, let's just get right into this. So for the GCI Woodies, Hersheypark has 2. They have Wildcat and Lightning Racer, both of which I've been on. And Wildcat is rough, while you've got Lightning Racer, which is more fun because it is like dueling, and it's much more smoother too. So Lightning Racer wins 5 points, but Wildcat won't for this category. And so anyways, Texas Stingray also is worth 5 points, because although I have not been on it yet, I've heard that it is a really good GCI, and that it gives lots of air time, and it's smooth, all of that. So Texas Stingray also earns 5 points because of what I've heard about it. And so the score is tied right now, as you can tell, 5-5. So anyways, for the B&M inverts, we have Great Bear versus Great White. Great White is just your typical Batman clone, while Great Bear has an original layout and is much more spread out than Great White, at least in my opinion. So it will be earning 4 points, and also because it has that roar, which also just adds to the theming. And so that's why it'll be earning 4 points for this category. So anyways, now we have the launch coasters. Storm Runner versus Wave Breaker. Now, Storm Runner is good and all, but it's too short of a ride, while Wave Breaker, I'm sorry if I almost said Great Bear. But anyways, Wave Breaker is longer and has a lot more to take in, including a second launch, and it goes over the water, which is really cool, so it will be earning 4 points. So now we have Hersheypark's extra coasters. Now they have 7 extra coasters, which are Sky Rush, Comet, Laugh Track, Sidewinder, Trailblazer, Fahrenheit, and Super Duper Looper. So they'll be earning 7 points for having those. While SeaWorld San Antonio only has 2 extra coasters, so they'll be earning 2 points for those coasters, Steel Eel and Journey to Atlantis. And so anyways, now we've got the Kiddie Coasters. Now we've got Coco Cruiser, Super, Grover's Boxcar Derby. And like I said, those are going to be worth 1 point per coaster. So right now the score is 17-12. So anyways, now we've got the Pendulum Rides. So anyways, we've got the Claw versus Sea Swinger. Now, Sea Swinger is compact, and it just looks a lot more insane. And while the Claw does your basic thing, it swings back and forth, all that. While Sea Swinger looks a lot more insane. I've seen people film it, go in their vlogs from Seaworld San Antonio and stuff. So it will be earning 5 points for this category, and the score is tied once again. So anyways, now we've got the other flats, which are Hershey's Triple Towers, Howler, and Frontier Flyers at Hersheypark. They'll be earning 20 points for having those. And Riptide Rescue at SeaWorld San Antonio. So SeaWorld San Antonio will get 1 point for having that ride. And so anyways, now we've got the amount of coasters. The amount of coasters at Hersheypark is soon to be 15 because of Candymonium opening up this year. That is insane. So they'll be earning 5 points for this category. And by the way, SeaWorld San Antonio's amount of coasters is just 6, which is a decent amount. And so anyways, let's move on to the animals in the park now. SeaWorld San Antonio has a lot of cute animals inside the park. And I've seen them too. Like, I remember watching the crocodiles with my aunts when I went there back in 2015. So that's why they'll be earning 10 points for this category for their cute animals they have in the park. They have dolphins, orcas, all that. And so anyways, now we've got the park appearance. Now, SeaWorld San Antonio looks nice. SeaWorld makes sure their parks look beautiful and all that. But I gotta give this one to Hersheypark because that park looks so much nicer. So they'll be earning 4 points for this category. So now we've got the extras, which are Zoo America and Chocolate World at Hersheypark. And Chocolate World is an extra where people tend to go in Chocolate World and not go in Hersheypark. And for the extras for SeaWorld San Antonio, they have this feature where you can swim with dolphins, which is absolutely cool. And so anyways, Hershey will be getting 2 points for having Zoo America and Chocolate World, while SeaWorld San Antonio will be receiving 1 point for having that dolphin swim encounter. And so anyways, the points have been calculated, and winning by only 2 points is Hersheypark. Congratulations. This is such a beautiful and great park in general, and this is one of my all-time favorite parks, and I am so glad that it is just an hour from my house in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So congratulations goes to Hersheypark for winning this park battle. And by the way, let me just say something to you in this video. The only time I've been to SeaWorld San Antonio, like I just said, is in 2015. And so anyways, that concludes this park battle between Hersheypark and SeaWorld San Antonio. Again, congratulations goes to Hersheypark for winning this park battle. And so anyways, reply to me your thoughts on this video. Stay tuned for more of these coming to Coaster Plus Music 19, and I will see you.